Number one, we're gonna start out with shout out to Swirv TV.
Shout out Swirv TV.
Shout out to Swirv TV.
What's happening, man? Yours truly, DJ Swirv Deniro. You are now in tune to Swirv TV. That's somewhere in Richmond, Virginia television, but we are everywhere. And you know, I'm big on things happening in the community. I'm big on like nonprofit work. I'm big on just building our youth, our families, and our communities, and hopefully on the bigger scale of the world. But we start right here with grassroots organizations, and right now we have the CEO herself in the building. So if you gotta let the people know who you are, name of your organization, just tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, so I am Alicia Randolph. I am the CEO of ArtOfMeRVA. And we are an organization that raises awareness for mental health through creativity.
Okay, how did this whole organization come about?
I suffer or I battle with mental health myself, depression and anxiety, but I'm heavily into the arts. I kind of do dibble and dabble into everything. So I wanted to kind of start something to do some outreach to the youth, while also starting conversations around the stigma around the cause.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, how long you been doing? How long has the organization been official on the books?
Yeah, 4 years.
4 years.
Yes.
Hold on, we got to clap it up for that. Yeah, official. Yeah. So have you been doing like what have you been doing? You know, since you started? And I know we got a special event, another event coming up. But what are some of the things you've been doing since the beginning, leading up to this event that you're gonna talk about a little bit later?
Oh yeah, sure. So I've done some smaller events when I first started the organization. Of course, that was right on the beginning of COVID. So COVID kind of slowed down a lot of my smaller initiatives. But some of those things were My Voice. It was an initiative for the youth to come out and kind of, it was My Voice, My Art, to kind of share what their art was, their talent, and kind of give them a voice to be able to speak about why they do the art that they do, how they do it, what they need, the tools that they need to continue to do the art. And it kind of just gave them a platform. Yeah.
Okay. Has there been any what has been some of your biggest support or supporters since you've been started? Maybe people that you collaborate with, work with.
Oh yeah, Boys and Girls Club. If you're familiar with Marvin Green.
Oh yeah, shout out to Mr. Green.
Yeah,
that's my brother. Me and him grew up together. That's my dog right there.
He's the best. He's been very supportive. Metropolitan Business League. They have been very supportive. Bam Bam White. He was the host for I do a rally, so he was my host for my rally last year. Cavell Phillips.
Okay, yeah, legend.
Yes, he's been my host, and he's just been backing me thus far. So many, Mike King Biz Network, they've been helping me. I've been doing interviews with them. Dr. Danny Green, she's affiliated with Mike King as well. They're a part of my team. So yeah, a lot of people have been supportive.
Okay. Let's shout out to all your supporters.
Yeah.
So tell us about this event that is coming up in the month of September, the date, location, just, everything behind it.
Very excited. So I do an annual mental health awareness rally. And I always host it in September in the month of suicide awareness, actually. But it's basically a big rally that I host by myself. And I ask for vendors, I ask for artists, I ask for professionals to come out and give information to the community. Any type of health professionals that may have healthcare information, insurance information, just anything that will be helpful to the mental health or the health and well-being of the community.
And this is definitely a free event.
Yes,
that's
all
what's up.
Free, family friendly, and I'm still looking for vendors. I am still looking for artists. So if there are people that want to help, partner, anything to contribute, I can use the help.
How can they reach you?
Oh yeah, ArtOfMeRVA@gmail.com, or you can find me on any social media, Instagram or Facebook, ArtOfMeRVA.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna make sure that scroll across the screen so y'all can see that. Make sure y'all follow her on social media, and like she said, make sure you contact her about participating in this event, and probably contact her too for those other events that you do in between your big events. So it sounds like you do maybe like 1 or 2 big events per year.
Yeah, well,
on a large scale.
Yeah, so this is the only big event that I do annually. The others are just kind of smaller. things that I'm actually brainstorming and working on right now. So things that are in the works right now.
So what I always ask people when they do nonprofit organizations and things in the community, like when it's all said and done, when you can retire, kick your feet up, you know what I'm saying, maybe you pass it on to somebody else to take over your organization to keep it alive, you know what I'm saying, which is going to be your legacy. Like, besides that, what is the legacy that you want to leave? Are you leaving it for somebody in your family, or you just want to make it an impact to the community? Maybe both, but
definitely I want to make it an impact to the community on a greater scale. I would like to become a resource hub for the community. So I would like to eventually become a space where people can actually come receive art therapy and those sorts of things. So I have some ideas, some things that I'm working on to hopefully add to the legacy. But definitely I want to leave it for the community.
Okay, it's my time to get involved. I know you're like, yeah, it's my time. I definitely got to get involved.
Yes.
I'm gonna support it. Definitely shout it out on my radio show and all that. Of course, sharing your love, showing the love on social media to you with it. So I won't just post it one time. Make sure I get it out there a few more times out there. So
thank you.
That's major, and I'm proud of you. I'm gonna say that on camera. I told you that on IG, so I gotta tell that to you. Give you your flowers. That's what we gotta start, doing. Give people more, their flowers right here.
I appreciate
right here in the sauce. So, so I appreciate you. You coming on to the show. Like we said, we're gonna run our information. Also, you can probably see it down below in the description how you can contact her, get involved, support what she's doing, make those donations if need be. Yes. No matter the size of the donation, and that's what it is right there. So it's S.W.I.R.V TV. Yours truly, CEO Miss Alicia Randolph, right here. We'll see y'all in the next episode.
What you guys think in the comment section? Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Notification gang. Hey.